What's going on, Pokemon Masters? PokemonTripHD, we're back today with a different kind of video. This is an MPL Season 2 Meet the Team video. This is not a team analysis like a lot of other people did for the MPL. This is a Meet the Team video, so I'm not going to be analyzing each Pokemon that I decided to pick, each player. Instead, I'm just going to be announcing the team that we do have. If you've been paying attention on Twitter, or if you check out the MPL Season 2 Hub, which will be linked in the description, of course, then you would probably know what team we have. Yeah, so let me also open up this really quickly. I need to open up that just so I can have it out there. So I'm just gonna be going over the team. I'm not gonna be analyzing the team too deeply. I'm just gonna say the team when they were picked, when each player was picked, and introduce the team captain and all that good stuff like that. The MPL Season 2 Hub and the MPL Twitter and the MPL YouTube channel should be linked in the description below. So be sure you go check them all out. The YouTube channel is going to be having a lot of stuff, cool podcasts and a lot of awesome stuff like that. So I really recommend you go ahead and check them out. So I think we can just get right into this. Also, we do have an assistant coach. His name is JSV Dragonites. I'll leave his link in the description below too. He's just going to be an assistant coach. I'll be doing all the battles, of course, but he's just going to be there kind of helping me out and showing me some guidance throughout the season, because I do need a lot of guidance at sometimes. So there's that. Also, we're going to be going with that Lady Luck this season. Our entire team is full females, except 2 of our players. I just saw my mic. 2 of our players are not, and of course, I'll go over those 2. Those 2 are genderless, but that's why they're not female. But we'll go over those 2 when they show up. We're going with that Lady Luck, like I said. I got that after Ash, Mr. Tomberry, X's, or whatever you want to call him. I got after Ash, so hopefully Ash doesn't mind. I didn't really ask him, but hopefully he doesn't mind. We're taking some of his Lady Luck, so I just want to announce that too. And I think that's all of the things I want to say beforehand. The Season 2 draft was not this Friday that passed, but the Friday before that, and it lasted until Sunday. So it was a 3-day draft. Pretty cool that we got it done in 3 days, because there were 16 people drafting and there's 11 rounds. So 11 Pokemon per 16 people. So it was a lot of Pokemon that had to be drafted. A lot of people had to be there throughout most of the draft. And it was really awesome that we got it done really quickly. Everyone is really cool about that for the most part. And yeah, so I was going to originally be doing a team analysis where I just pick apart the team, but I didn't really want to do that. Let me just make sure my mic's not muted, please. Oh, it's not. Oh, okay. But I did originally want to pick apart the team and say everything about the team, but I decided against it after a bit of thinking and a bit of stuff going on in the MPL. So I don't really want to just analyze and pick apart the team. Instead, I'm just going to be introducing the team and just saying a bunch of facts about the team. So let's just get on with the first pick. So first pick, I wanted to pick a Mega, because if you don't remember, last season we did have a Mega, but we had a really late Mega pick. I think it was like pick 12 or something in the Mega round, and we had a really late pick, and we didn't really get the best Mega. We got Mega Aerodactyl, which actually proved to be very, very good, but it's obviously not the best Mega that's out there. So I really wanted to get a really good Mega this time around. So before the draft, I was thinking I either want Mega Altaria or I want Mega Charizard Y. Maybe even Mega Charizard X would do good. One of those 3. Those were really the main 3 I wanted. I knew one of them would be around by the time it was my pick. I was almost guaranteed one of them was going to be around by the time of my pick, because those are 3 Megas. And I don't think 3 Megas. We did have the 4th pick in the first round, so I don't think 3 Megas are going to go before the 4th pick, because that would mean all 3 of the picks beforehand would have to be a Mega. And this year, what are we going to call it? We can draft the Mega whenever you want. So you get the Mega the first round, you get the Mega the last round, which is what Ipa actually did. He got his Mega the last round. It's actually the last pick of the last round, and his Mega Sableye, but that's not what this video is going to be about. So I wanted one of those 3 Megas. And by the time it was my pick, the 3 picks before us were Victini, Azumarill, and Excadrill. So it was our pick, and I decided to go with Mega Charizard Y. This was the first Mega that was picked in the draft, and I went for Mega Charizard Y because Mega Charizard Y is such a great wall breaker. It honestly, if you try putting a wall on it, a Fire Blast is almost going to 2-hit KO basically every wall, except of course like Chansey and Blissey and just fat walls like that, which there aren't really many. There's maybe 5 Pokemon that can actually eat up more than 2 Fire Blasts, meaning that like the second Fire Blast won't kill. There's maybe like 5 Pokemon, maybe 6 Pokemon that can take that, and whatever Pokemon usually can take a Fire Blast can't take a Solar Beam. And of course Charizard Y has the Sun, and it's just, Charizard Y is so good, it's unbelievable. I absolutely love Charizard Y. I picked it of course because it's such a great wall breaker, and Charizard Y's nickname is going to be Amaterasu. If you don't know what Amaterasu is the goddess of the sun. So Amaterasu, the Charizard Y, Amaterasu is also going to be our team captain. She's going to be leading the squad this season, so I'm really happy with that. Charizard Y, Amaterasu, I'm sure she's going to do fantastic for us this season. She did really great for Ash last season, so hopefully she'll do just as good for us this season. If she does just as good as she did for Ash, I'm going to be really happy. So we got Charizard Y as our first pick. And for the second pick of the, well, we had second round, we had pick number 12. So we waited a few picks until our next pick. We had pick number 12 in the second round. I wanted to go with another offensive Mon, and I decided to go with Hydreigon. Hydreigon is a UU poke, and I believe it was the second UU Pokemon that was picked at that time. So after about 16 plus 12, the 28th pick, that was the second UU Pokemon that was picked, which is actually kind of surprising. I think the only other UU Pokemon picked was by Ipa. He picked up Mamoswine. But Hydreigon was only the second UU Pokemon that was picked, and that's actually really surprising. I was originally going to go with Celebi, but Celebi was picked up by Poise. I wasn't sure if I was going to pick a second round or third round, but I was planning on picking it up. But we went with Hydreigon because Hydreigon is so good. Great wall breaker. It's fantastic. It has good attack and special attack stats. And Hydreigon, my girl Hydreigon, her name is going to be Olivia. Olivia the Hydreigon, and she's going to be, I'm pretty sure she's going to do great this season. Watching how Hydreigon did for other teams in other league-based formats, Hydreigon does really, really well. So I'm really excited to see how Hydreigon goes this season. It has such a great, oh my gosh, it has such a wide move pool, such a great move pool. So I'm really excited to use Olivia. I'm sure she's going to do fantastic for us. And next pick, third round. I wanted to go again offensive, but I wasn't sure about this pick. We had the 10th pick in the third round, and I went with Keldeo. Keldeo the pony. It lasted until the third round, which is kind of surprising, but it did last along, and I did pick it up because I felt, I mean, it's Keldeo, it's the pony, we got to pick it up. Keldeo is genderless, of course. Keldeo's nickname is going to be MLP, My Little Pony, the MPL mascot. It's not really the mascot, but I like to think of it as the mascot. But MLP, My Little Pony, the Keldeo, so we have him there. Keldeo does really, really well, in OU at least. In League format, it doesn't do as well, but it's still, it's a Keldeo. Keldeo is going to do well regardless of like how you use it. It's still going to do well unless you just use it terribly, of course, but it's going to do well. It's a Keldeo for crying out loud. It's a Keldeo. So Keldeo is there. Keldeo's again, it's a great wall breaker. You can run just a variety of items on it too, which is fantastic. And I really do like Keldeo a lot. I like Keldeo so much. I think MLP is going to put in the work this season. Hopefully, if all goes according to plan, MLP is going to put in the work in the MPL. So next round, fourth round, we had the 6th pick in the 4th round, and I wanted to try getting some bulk, and so I went with Alomomola. Now this might be a debatable pick, Alomomola round 4, when last season wasn't even drafted, but I felt as though maybe someone else would pick it up. Maybe they would pick it up, and I wanted to go with Alomomola. That was the Pokemon I wanted. Regenerator is fun. Wish passing is also a lot of fun. Alomomola has like base 165 HP, I believe, so it's really, really bulky. You can make it especially bulky, or you can make it physically bulky. It's such a bulky Pokemon. And Alomola's nickname for this season is going to be Serena. Serena, our girl Alomomola, is here. And instead of Alomomola, I was thinking of picking up Lucario, but I decided, hey, I doubt anyone else is going to pick Lucario. Let me go in and pick up Alomomola. So I picked up Alomomola first. And I'm pretty sure Serena is going to do good for us this season. I haven't seen her last season on MPL, but I have seen her in other leagues, and Serena's done really, really good in other leagues. Alomomola has done really well in other leagues, so I'm really excited to use Alomomola. And it does kind of hinder, because with the Sun Up with Charizard, of course, it is kind of a weakness to other fire types. And with Alomomola, that kind of stops other fire types, because there's not many fire types that can hit Alomomola. Of course, there's a bunch, but with like Solar Beam, but usually fire types are physically offensive. Of course, there's a lot of special ones too, but most of the hard-hitting ones, I'm talking about like Entei, Infernape. Infernape is mixed, of course, but like Arcanine, they're usually physical. They're not, well, yeah, they're usually physical, not so much special, but Infernape can obviously be mixed. But yeah, just there's Alomomola just kind of stops those fire types. Even with the Sun Up, a fire type hit isn't going to do much to Alomomola, which is really awesome. And in the next round, we actually snagged Lucario in the pick 12 of round 5. We still ended up getting Lucario, which is really awesome. I was either going to pick Lucario and then Alomomola, or I was going to pick Alomomola and then Lucario. But we ended up getting both either way, so it doesn't really matter which order we picked it in. So Lucario, Riley, our girl Lucario was picked in pick 12 of round 5, and I'm really happy to get Lucario. It's strong priority. Lucario can be physical or special, which is just awesome, and Riley is just such a great girl. Riley's just fantastic. And I was thinking about picking up Entei to get picked up right after I picked up Lucario. But I decided with Lucario because I did want that priority, and I felt as though Lucario was definitely going to be picked up before our next pick, because there was a few teams that looked like they really needed Lucario, so I really did want to pick it up while I saw the opportunity to do so. And I'm really happy with Lucario. Like I said, Riley, our girl, is going to do fantastic this season. I can already tell. Nice priority, and Riley's amazing. Riley's just amazing. So Next pick, round 6, pick 8. I decided to go with Gligar. Now, this may be a debatable pick. This wasn't even drafted last season. But I went with Gligar. We do need a Defogger. We do have a Charizard Y, which is 4 times weak to Rock. So we need a Defogger / Spinner. I went with Gligar because it's an immunity to Electric. And just, I was planning on getting Gligar from the start. Didn't know what round I wanted in. But now was as good of a round as any to pick up Gligar because, I don't know, Gligar's just really good. I do enjoy Gligar with Eviolite. It's actually really powerful. And I do enjoy Gligar a lot. It can stop a lot of things from doing work, honestly. And I really do like Gligar. I know it doesn't really have the best stat averages, but if you give it the Eviolite, it's honestly super duper bulky, and I really do like Gligar a lot. I've always liked Gligar. Okay, story time right now. I had a bad experience with Gligar. I found a shiny Gligar in black, or maybe it was white. I think it might have been white, but I found a shiny Gligar, and then I killed it with a critical hit with Leaf Blade. So that's just a little quick story there for you. Now next round. We had, which pick did we have this round? I think we had pick 2 in round 7. So I think, yeah, we got Gligar round 6, pick 8, and we had pick 2 round 7. And I decided to go with Tangrowth. Tangrowth is a really bulky mon. It gets Chlorophyll and it gets Regenerator, which is the reason I wanted to pick it up. 2 fantastic abilities, honestly. And Tangrowth is so diverse, it's unbelievable. It has such well-rounded stats, besides, of course, its speed, which is based, I think, 50, which isn't the greatest, of course, but it has such well-rounded stats, and it has such a variety of move pools, and I really do like it. It can be bulky on either side, honestly, and I really do like Tangrowth, especially with Regenerator, and having the ability to go Chlorophyll with Charizard Y is just fantastic also. I really do like Tangrowth. I'm happy we decided to pick that up. I saw Tangrowth used in a different league, and Tangrowth actually did so well in that league match that I watched. So I'm really hoping that maybe I can try and use Tangrowth like that specific person did. But we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Now, round 8, we had pick 9, round 8, and I went with Venusaur, back-to-back grass types. You might be questioning that because we do have the Sun and Fire type hits can hurt. But this grass type is Venusaur. We also, oh, I didn't even say their nicknames. Oh, Gligar's nickname, I didn't even say it. Okay, Gligar's nickname is, wait, no, not Gligar. We had Gligar. Gligar's nickname is Ashley, and Tangrowth's nickname is Sasha, and Venusaur's nickname is Lucy. So we have our girls, Sasha, Ashley, Lucy. I said that out of order, but Ashley, Sasha, Lucy. All 3 of them are gonna do good for us. I'm sure of it. So I picked up Venusaur. Venusaur has Chlorophyll, and Venusaur Under the Sun is so strong. It's honestly, it gets access to growth too, and in the sun, that's +2/+2 with growth. And that is honestly unbelievable to get that with the Venusaur. I'm really excited to be able to use Venusaur this season. It is a poison type, which is nice. It can absorb the toxic spikes if they even happen to go up. It's a grass type, Solar Beam in the sun, just 1 turn, bam, there it goes. And I really do like Venusaur. Venusaur is so good in my opinion. I think it's really underrated. Regular Venusaur is really underrated in on a Sun team. I feel like it's one of the most underrated pokes. You might be thinking, well, it's one of the only pokes that are used on a Sun team, but it's honestly, I feel like Venusaur is just a poke that you don't think of when maybe you're building a team. You just don't really think of Venusaur, which is kind of odd because Venusaur is really, really good in my opinion. Did I say what pick Venusaur was? Venusaur was pick 9. No, it was pick 10. It was pick 9. Yeah, it was pick 9. It was pick 9 in round 8. So I'm really happy with Venusaur. I'm really happy with Lucy, our girl. Now, next pick, we had pick 13 in the round 9, and I decided to go with Audino. We didn't need a cleric for the team. We didn't have a cleric yet, and Audino, Taylor Swift, our cleric. Hopefully Taylor is gonna do good. Taylor Swift is gonna do amazing, I hope. Audino's again Regenerator, which is fantastic. That's triple Regenerator core right there, which is awesome, and it's really bulky. It's a normal type. It's a cleric, which I really do like. Another Wish Passer. It does have access to Heal Ball, which is cleric, of course, and I really do like Audino. Audino's a fantastic Pokemon. I never really had a chance to use Audino, so I'm really hoping I can get to use it. Probably not all too much because we may be dropping it for Blissey here soon enough because I did hear that Rizzy wants to drop Blissey, so we may be dropping Audino for Blissey. And you might be saying, why didn't you just pick Blissey instead of Audino? Well, Blissey was picked, I think, like 5 picks before I got to pick Audino, so there's that. And yeah, so Audino is going to be really good. Taylor Swift, our girl, hopefully does well. In the few matches that we may use it, we may just keep Audino instead of Blissey. I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet with that. But next round, we had the pick 7 in round 10. No, not pick 7. Yeah, it was pick 7. Yeah, we had pick 7 in round 10. And I decided to go with Gothitelle. I couldn't believe Gothitelle was still there. I wanted a Psychic type on the team. And Gothitelle is an amazing Psychic type with Shadow Tag. It stops any stalling from happening. And Gothitelle, our girl Gothitelle, is going to be nicknamed May. Just because May, I don't know. I like the nickname May for Gothitelle. I think that's a decent nickname. So May hopefully is going to do well. I haven't seen May get used super duper well in Actually, I have. I remember, I'm not going to say where, but I saw Gothitelle used really, really well by a particular person. So I really hope I can maybe use it just like he does. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens, though. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like Gothitelle can be really well. It stops stalling, which is nice. And it's pretty bulky. It's not super duper bulky, but it's somewhat bulky, and it's pretty darn offensive too. It's kind of slow though, which is a bit unfortunate, but Shadow Tag is really nice to stop stalling from happening, which is fantastic. So hopefully May does good. And for our round 11 pick, we had pick 7 again. So back-to-back 7s, which is 7 is the lucky number, I heard. So we had back-to-back pick 7s. And I was really debating on this pick. There was a few Pokemon that I wanted. It was between 3 Pokemon that I wanted. And I ended up deciding going for Ditto. I got Digituber's the Ditto. So that nickname might sound crazy. Ditto's Generalist, of course. That nickname might sound crazy, but Digituber's the Ditto. And I don't know, Ditto's awesome because it stops sweeps. You just send out Ditto, whether you're Choice Scarf, Focus Sash, whatever you're going to be, you stop sweeps. And I really love that about Ditto, because if you try setting up with a Pokemon and I can just send out Ditto, especially if you Choice Scarf Ditto, you just hit them with whatever their strongest like stab move is, probably knock them out, and you can probably take out a few Pokemon with Ditto, which is fantastic. It really makes your opponent think twice before setting up. Even in team prep, it makes them change what they're gonna bring, because Ditto can hurt so much against certain teams, which is just awesome in my opinion. I really do like Ditto. I feel like Ditto-tubers, whatever, is gonna do really well this season. It wasn't drafted last season in the MPL, but I did see Digituber's Ditto get used pretty darn well in a league not too long ago. So I'm really hoping. Again, I'm saying I've seen this be used in a league just because I wanted to. This is my second season in a league-based draft kind of format thing, and I wanted to try picking Pokemon that I think would do well or that I'm positive would do well, because I haven't seen a Sun team get used in a league ever. I saw, of course, last season. There was kind of like a Sun with like Chandelure, or like a Sun with Venusaur, but that's not really a Sun team. I feel like this season, of course this season I have just Sun with 2 Chlorophyll users, but I feel like, I don't know, I want to do a lot of things with this team that I decided to draft. So those are the 11 Pokemon. One last time, I'm going to go over the list of 11 Pokemon. We have Mega Charizard Y, Amaterasu, our team captain. We have Hydreigon, Olivia. We have Keldeo MLP, we have Alamomola Serena, we have Lucario Riley, we got Gligar Ashley, we have Tangrowth Sasha, we have Venusaur Lucy, we have Audino Taylor Swift, we have Gothitelle May, and we have Ditto Digitubers. Those are the list of 11 Pokemon. I'm really happy with this team. I feel like this team has a nice mix of wall breakers, of Pokemon that can stall, and of stall breakers, which is fantastic. That's really, if you have all 3 of those items on a team, I feel like your team can really excel, especially in a league-based format. But we'll see how this all goes, of course. Some Pokemon may not play as I hope they would. Some Pokemon may play better than I hope they would, which is what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that they'd play better than I hope, but we'll see how this goes. I'm really excited. Let me know in the comment section down below if you're rooting for the Dallas Staravias this season. I forgot to introduce the Dallas Staravias, but hopefully you know we're the Dallas Staravias. We did get a new team logo done by Jack, Just Weavall, so huge thanks to him. I did mention that in a video before though, so huge thanks to Jack, and I'm really looking forward to this season. I'm looking forward to every single match. This season, videos are going to be uploaded on Fridays. First week is either going to be 16th or 23rd. It's probably going to be the 23rd because we don't have interviews up yet. So it's probably going to be the 23rd when the league starts on that Friday. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. I cannot wait. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited to see how we're going to do. I'm really excited to play everybody because everybody has a terrific team this season, which is just mind-boggling how everybody got a good team. It's just, I can't believe how every single person got a great team in this draft, which I didn't think was possible, but it happened. So I don't know. I'm really excited to see how this goes, and I really hope we can do well. That's the main thing that I want to hope for. I think that's everything I've said. If you're rooting for the Dallas Staravias, let me know in the comment section down below. And I think that is going to be it. Week 1, we're going up against the Baltimore Braviaries and Blake, aka Moxie and Fernape. So I can't wait for that match. Like I said, 16th or 23rd is when it's going to be going up, and I can't wait. I'm so excited for Week 1 to start, and I can't wait for this. So Let me know if you guys are rooting for the Dallas Staravias, like I said already, like twice. But anyways, that's going to be it. Hope you guys did enjoy this. If you have any suggestions on the team, anything you want to say about the team, let me know in the comment section down below, because I'm really looking forward to what you guys have to say. And that's going to be, have yourselves a great day. And until next time, have a nice trip.